Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Here's a look at the ES in the daily time frame. A nice continuation to the upside yesterday after an upside break through the top of last week's 5-day compression. We talked last week that this 5-day compression had a ton of energy, and that could lead to a unidirectional type of trending move this week if we got an early breakout from the range. Of course, yesterday, a nice breakout from that range and was able to maintain those gains into the close. Very nice breakout here that could keep this thing going to the upside. Again, from the low of the breakout day, forecasting higher 5-day range here. You're looking at 200 to 250 points to the upside. From 56.50, you're looking at a move that takes you about 5,900 or so. But from the low of the day here, that's 57.50 or thereabouts. You're looking more at around 6,000 that could easily be in play for this market. So 6,000 could easily be in play. Of course, we mentioned last week that if this thing can build up enough energy on this pullback here, if we get a higher low, maybe that higher low can slingshot us into break even on the year. That's 59.38 quarter. That could still be ahead. So very nice continuation so far. A holding pattern here with an upward bias. We could develop a digestive day here. Keep an eye on the previous session's high, a failure there, and we're kind of building back and forth with an upward bias right now. Any pullback, at least as of right now, could be a short-term buying opportunity for a continuation up until proven otherwise. Now looking at the NQ, this one right here with an upside breakthrough 5-day range as well. Failed new low on Friday, nice expansion day Monday. Holding pattern here today, digestive day so far with an upward bias. Again, keep an eye on the previous session's high, any failure here early on, and we have ourselves kind of a range-bound market. Still with an upward bias and still with a shot to get back to break even, 21,234. Now, any pullback could still be a buying opportunity for a continuation toward that end right there. You also have the ADR forecast from the 5-day compression that could be looking at about 1,000-point move here. So from 20,000 to 21K, maybe 21.3 with regards to about a 1,300-point move. So all of this here could be seen within the course of the week as this market continues to stretch. And of course, keep an eye on economic data points later on this week. That'll be big as well. GDP later on this week on Thursday. Core PCE price index on Friday. Now, crude oil starting to show signs of a turnaround here. Starting to show signs. Of course, you had your very strong double bottom here, which is 3 pivot low off the 65.27. Very important zone there. This market was still looking like it was in a downward trend, especially here as of last week. But price pushed through that pivot. Price took the FOMC key level bid, and we've been turning ever since here. You can see the price starting to push higher above the 8-period average, which was taken bid and now holding as support. Overall, the next pullback or shakeout low could be a great opportunity to be in on this move to return back to $72. 72 here is your year-to-date VWAP, it's VPOC, and it's your previous year's close. So that's 72s right there. And if we are able to get back to 72s, we could see a little bit of chop with an upward continuation towards 76.50 to 78.50 up ahead, as we are entering a very bullish part of seasonality. So any pullback, the next shakeout could be a buying opportunity for a continuation higher in crude oil. Looking at gold futures, this one's up about 0.25% right now, still holding at the highs, still trending up overall. At the moment, though, still compressed as well. We got ourselves an 8-day compression at these highs right now. Still very bullish overall. Any pullback could still be a buying opportunity for a continuation higher until this market fails to hold. Market structure here still very strong, still holding above 3,000 as of right now, but also clearly very quiet here over the last week of trading. Inside day yesterday, inside day right now, with this market trading just 50% of ADR and 20 points of range. Again, any pullback here, something like this, something could provide a little bit of a continuation to the upside up ahead. All right, looking at the YM, this one's up 0.2%. Nice continuation to the upside. Very nice failed new low on a Friday. That led to a breakout to the upside here on a Monday. Holding pattern today, a range of just 185 points. It's been averaging 700 per day, so that's a super tiny range. Any pullback, still a buying opportunity. This one's already a break even for the year. Wasn't that far off of it. So in order to kind of be in line with the ES and the NQ here, we may be looking at about a 44,000 snapback play here up ahead. Any pullback, still a continuation pattern opportunity for a 44,000 test up ahead. Keep an eye on the previous session high. Man, if there's a strong failed high and that failed high leads to a push in a close below the previous session's midpoint, say something like that, that could be very devastating for the bulls today. Not seeing that type of price action right now. Instead, very, very bullish as of right now. Looking at Bitcoin. Big day for Bitcoin yesterday. Up 5%, down 1.5% today on a little bit of a pullback, but still trending up. Still holding below the $90,000 level. That 90,000 level, very important here. Once it can reestablish back above that level, you have a shot to reclaim 100K and even 110. Could be very, very nice. Big if still. That level's still very, very important right now. And again, any pullback into that level could still be a selling opportunity for bears. You push through that level, you open up some upside. So 90K is still very important for Bitcoin. And of course, ETH still trending down in a big way, still holding below 22,000 in a big way. And this market just really can't seem to find too much strength at the moment, but has bounced modestly off the lows. 1755s here to 2059. That's a pretty decent little 300-point bounce. Not bad at all. I know when you're looking at this whole picture of selling pressure, it doesn't look very impressive, but it's a decent little move here. That's a really decent little bounce and continuation. Maybe things are changing, but as I mentioned yesterday, 2200 going to be very important here. It has to reclaim 2200 in order to get this ball rolling to the upside. We could still come into 2200 and find some weakness, but at some point, got to break through 2200, open up the upside, get to 2800 and beyond. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.